Now it's time to shift our focus to get more breaking developments where Gautam Adani-led conglomerate has said it will use its own resources to fund a Sri Lankan port project and not seek the US funding. In an exchange filing, Adani Ports and SEZ Limited has said the project is on the track for commissioning by the early next year and added that the company will fund the ongoing project through internal accruals. Aligning with the capital management strategy, the company said it has withdrawn its 2023 request for financing from the US International Development Finance Corporation. The US International Development Finance Corp in November last year agreed to provide a $553 million loan to support the development, construction and operation of a deep water container terminal called the Colombo West International Terminal at the port of Colombo in Sri Lanka. The CWIT is being developed by a consortium of Adani Ports, Sri Lankan conglomerate, the John Keells Holdings and the Sri Lankan Ports Authority. DFC financing was a part of the US government's broader efforts to counter China's growing influence in the region and was seen as the endorsement of Adani's ability to develop the world-class infrastructure. Brian Thomas, my colleague, joins me live on the broadcast. It is in fact a big announcement that the Adani Group has now made as far as funding and also developing the Sri Lankan port is concerned, as the Adani Ports withdrew the 2023 request, Brian. Now, it is also expected that by early year next, we are in fact going to see that in progress. Brian, over to you.
Well, Simran, definitely now, yes, the Adani Group that is led by Gautam Adani has announced that now it will self-finance the Colombo port project in Sri Lanka, opting out of US funding. They even, in a filing with stock exchanges also, Adani Ports and the SEZ Limited also says Limited stated that the project is on track for commissioning by earlier next year and will be funded through internal accruals in line with the company's capital strategy. Now, very importantly, also the conglomerate also, confirmed it's withdrawn to its 2023 request for financing from the US International Development Finance Corporation. The DFC also previously agreed to provide a $553 million loan to support the development of the Colombo West International Terminal, which is a deep water container also terminal at the port of Colombo. Now, yes.
All right, Brian, thank you for adding these details and giving us the latest inputs. Now, it's time to shift our focus to the tensions that are